you Steven Universe fans out there. We hope you're enjoying your summer vacation.
Thank golly goodness for us, it finally cooled off for a minute. Oh, God, I can't stand this heat, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much the reason why we took 2 weeks off from making videos, because of the over 90-degree temperatures and extremely muggy nights sometimes.
Yeah, thankfully for us, we had those 20 episodes of The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball on Hulu to hold us over, which were fantastic, by the way. Most of them were really good. But now that things have finally cooled off for us, we can finally have some time to chill out and refresh ourselves and all that stuff. And since we've done that, we can finally try to continue our show if the heat doesn't get to us again.
Right. And since we're still in the middle of summer vacation, I thought it would be fun to talk about something that blends the summer break and Cartoon Network together.
What the heck do you mean by that? Like, the only thing I'm most familiar with is some commercial when I was younger that, like, screamed, "Oh, summer long!" or something like that at the top of its lungs. Thinking about it now, it's actually kind of funny.
Wait, when did this happen again?
I think it was 2006 or something like that? Maybe if I can find it, maybe I'll show it if I can find it. Here.
All I'm saying is you can't go wrong with Cartoon Network all summer long!
Yeah,
Oh, I see now.
that must have been it,
But
yeah.
anyway, remember in 2016 when Cartoon Network dropped a new episode of Steven Universe every weeknight during the summer?
Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait just a minute. Steven Universe again? Didn't we just make a video about that?
Well, yeah, we did do a whole video about how Paradot might be on the autism spectrum.
What?
But since we're going to be getting that Lars of the Stars spin-off series, we got to keep on drumming up the hype for it.
Oh. I see. I guess that's kind of understandable in a way.
Anywho, I thought it would be fun to talk about some of our favorite episodes from the Summer of Steven / Summer Adventures event.
Oh, okay. And I definitely have some favorites from that little thing. I guess not really a campaign per se, but including one that, to my understanding, I might be completely 100% wrong, but apparently an episode that a lot of people hated?
The Summer of Steven / Steven Summer Adventures event lasted from July 18th to August 12th in 2016, with a new episode every night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Oh yeah, this thing. It's kind of like a 2-month-long StevenBomb StevenBomb. No, those Secret Rangers. They'll explode with all the curly hair and seizures. Ah!
Relax, Jared. StevenBomb is just the name of what they call that week-long drop of Steven Universe episodes.
Oh.
Which, by the way, got its name from a brief scene in the episode Garnet's Universe when Steven playfully landed on Garnet's square-shaped afro.
I know that. Sometimes I like to joke around with that word.
Oh, I thought you were, going crazy and all that. Anyway, the Summer of Steven event consisted of 21 new episodes, which concluded the third season and kicked off the fourth season, beginning with the episode Steven Floats until Know Your Fusion.
And in between, we've definitely gotten some episodes that have been a mixed bag for some of us. Some were great, some were not so good, especially one that gives me the flipping creeps, man.
Is it the one about Jasper fighting with Amethyst to the point where she poops her?
Yeah, and taking her hostage on top of that.
Take it easy, Jared. Take it easy. Stefani did save her, and Amethyst did reform. Sorry about that, folks. Jared doesn't like seeing his favorite characters be put in danger.
Can we just move on, please?
All right. Just take it easy. It's just an 11-minute episode.
Anywho, in this special events, we did get some episodes, like I said, but there was one that took everyone by complete surprise, and that being an all-new fusion that just shocked everybody, myself included.
Oh, you mean Smokey Quartz?
Steven being fused in with other gems. What an achievement. What an amazing concept, may I add.
We have seen Steven fuse with Connie in early episodes, and then him being able to fuse with Pearl and fusing with Garnet near the end of the original series and all that.
Amazing.
But it is kind of cool that he's able to fuse with Amethyst.
Yeah, it's just the fact that they did that. Just I never even thought of that until they did Smokey. So it just passed my mind at the time.
Steven did get some new powers during this 21 episode drop.
Yeah.
Like, for example, in the first episode that we've seen, Steven floats. He gained the ability to jump really high and gently float down low, either fast or slow, depending on his emotions.
That was a pretty weird one. But, hey, I mean that in the best way, though. I'm not saying that was a bad episode. I'm saying that was pretty weird, but in the good way.
Then, in the episode Drop Be Dad, following Steven Floats, Marty makes a return appearance and gives Greg, Steven's father, a check for $10 million.
You mean Farty Marty.
Yeah, don't you remember? Greg got that check for $10 million because Marty sold one of his songs as a jingle for a restaurant called Pete's Burgers.
Oh. Dagnabbit, I keep forgetting that happened before Mr. Greg!
Which is another episode we got during this special event. A whole musical in just 11 minutes.
Yeah.
And, you know, Shelby Rivera, who plays Paradot on the show, did the choreography for this episode.
What?!
It's true. I heard her talking about it in the Steven Universe Comic-Con panel I found on YouTube.
How?!
Well, she is also a dancer, aside from being a voice actress. She even provided the audio for the part where Pearl was tap dancing with Steven. I guess I'll just talk about some of the other things we saw while we wait for Jared here to be conscious again. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, there was plenty of things we can talk about regarding Mr. Greg, like how it got nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award, and it was one of Rebecca Sugar's favorite episodes, because she wanted to make a movie musical, and how Ben Levin once explained that the song Mr. Greg was inspired by, or influenced by Citizen Kane and the Muppets.
Are you freaking kidding me?!
I'm not making this up, I found it online. What else? There was Too Short to Ride, where Paradot got her metal-controlling powers, and then the new Lars, where Lars' parents got introduced, and Steven got the ability to switch bodies.
To which, may I add, Too Short to Ride, that episode, that one's great. Especially since, fun fact, that's actually one of my favorites from the entire show as a whole. But the new Lars, definitely an unusual one. Especially with one part. How did that even get past the censors to begin with?
I will say that some of the facial expressions in that episode are good. I think whoever also worked on Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I mean, I have seen some of his work on his Twitter account.
Well, that explains a lot.
In fact, I think he actually really enjoys writing for Lars.
There we go.
We also did get the return of Stevani in Beach City Drift.
That's a great Fast and Furious-like episode, if I've ever seen one.
Also, raise your hands if you hate Kevin, just like Steven does.
Okay, fine. But in fact, if you do hate Kevin as much as we do, please put your raised hand emoji in the comments below. That is, if that's your preference, because I don't use emojis a lot, so...
And then there was Restaurant Wars, and then Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service.
Oh, no, not those.
What? I thought those episodes were good. By the way, how is Steven able to put ketchup in those French fries and cream cheese in those pizza bagels? I gotta look up that unofficial Steven Universe cookbook that someone made and find out for myself.
Someone actually made that?
Yeah, you can find the link about it on Tumblr. You can just search up unofficial Steven Universe cookbook.
Okay. And apparently we had Monster Reunion, which that centipedal thing that we saw in Gemglow, apparently that thing got partially healed. Partially. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, and it's also the episode where we got that meme where Steven was excitedly smashing a plate after his healing powers came back.
Steven! Sorry. Force habit. Anyway, there was also... Alone at Sea! Ah!
Oh, Alone at Sea, a Jasper-focused episode. Okay, quickly moving on. Wait a minute, what about Greg the Babysitter?
Oh, yes. Okay, good. 'Cause, Jasper gives me the creeps. But honestly, even though his voice was quite off, Sour Cream was pretty cute as a little baby. But hey, we're not criticizing or critiquing or anything. You guys do you. You guys do whatever you want. That's just your thing.
And Sour Cream did look pretty cute in those sunglasses, too.
Fair.
By the way, did you know that when Greg said, and I quote, "Rose, get me off this crazy thing," when in the scene where the Ferris wheel was spinning around really fast,
how can I
it was
forget?
actually a callback to the Jetsons.
Of freaking course that is.
Well, the Jetsons did used to air on Cartoon Network, and then after that was Gem Hunt, Crack the Whip, Steven versus Amethyst, and probably one of the most talked about episodes from season 3.
Back when the series hit the triple digits for the very first time, because who in the world can forget about Bismouth?
And by the way, since we both said something at the same time, you owe me a glass of milk.
What?
I don't drink soda. Anyway, Bismouth was, well, not only the show's 100th episode, but it was also a half-hour long.
And Bismouth goes way, way, way back, because she was apparently one of the original Crystal Gems with Garnet and Pearl for many, many, many years, and she was lost, and she got bubbled and trapped and kept in Lion's Mane for that long. But then Steven accidentally brought her back, and it caused a reunion between Bismuth, Garnet, and Pearl throughout the whole darn thing. Sounds crazy and wonderful enough, right?
And all was bittersweet until she almost tried to hurt Steven because of something that Rose Quartz did.
God, that scene's very hard for me to watch, man. Especially how heartbroken that the Gems felt whenever they had to put Bismuth's bubble gem back in the basement, never to be seen again. So it's just like, it was like a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Take it easy, Jared. Bismuth did come back in the episode Main of Honor, and she patched things up with Steven, and she was welcome back on the team and all that. Well, then there was Beta and Earthlings, where we learned about the Beta Kindergarten. Got introduced to Smokey Quartz. Jasper corrupted herself, and I believe what we got was also the first mention of Pink Diamond.
Pink Diamond, boy. That time was very, very tough, now wasn't it? Oh, God. I just remember the next 2 episodes that are coming up. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. We got Back to the Moon and Bubbled, where those 5 rubies came back from the episode Hit the Diamond.
I forgot we had to deal with those stupid rubies again. Especially when Steven got blasted out of outer space and got abandoned, for crying out loud. And almost got stabbed to death with eyeball.
I guess we kind of forgot about how many intense scenes there were in Steven Universe.
Oh, my God.
But then, after Steven was rescued by the Crystal Gems, when they hijacked a Ruby ship, and made it back to Earth safely, and there was the kindergarten kid afterwards, which is what I call the Wile E. Coyote influence episode.
Oh, yes. Honestly, as funny as that one was, I did feel bad for Paradot throughout the whole thing, and to be completely honest with you guys, I don't blame her for losing her cool like that with that elusive Roadrunner sort of gem basically running away throughout the whole darn thing, because if I was in her shoes, I would have done the same thing. If I was a gem collector, that is.
Oh, on a little bit of a side note, Coyote vs. Acme comes out in August of next year.
August 28th, 2026. But, okay. Now, I don't know how long we've been on for, but now we finally got to the meat and potatoes of this video, because I really want to talk about... I really don't know why this episode is so controversial. Like I said, I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments, please. I really want to know what's going on. But I want to know, like, why Know Your Fusion is, like, one of the most disliked episodes, because I really don't understand why. Like, that episode was great, and just the fact that Sardonyx had her own talk show as her room in the temple, if that was a spin-off, I'd watch that for a full 100%!
Yeah, and it was basically Amethyst and Steven introducing Smokey Quartz to Garnet and Pearl.
Yeah, like, how can you guys not like that?
I don't know, maybe we missed something, because we haven't seen the episode in a while?
I don't know, But yeah, I if you guys have any context about why that episode is hated, please write me or something, please, because I really want to know why you guys hate it.
Whew, that sure was a lot of episodes for us to talk about.
Yeah.
Not really a typical episode review we do, but still.
Yeah, because we had to cram so much in this, there's still plenty of things about these episodes we weren't able to mention, because, unfortunately, we're out of time.
Yep, but if you want us to talk about these episodes in future videos, then let us know in the comments section below this video, and don't forget to click or tap the subscribe buttons. New thing from us.
And in fact, if you guys are curious about some of these things, you can do two things. One, if you want to stream them, then they're available on both Hulu and with Hulu on Disney+. So if you guys have either of those, then they're right there. But if you're a physical media thing, and if you guys love physical media like I do, then you can also get the complete collection of Steven Universe via DVD from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. But you do you.
Yep. And until next time, we'll see you in Beach City. Or somewhere else in Cartoon Network City.
Depending on where we go.